Now you think about this freshman. She's already won 3 gold medals for the U.S. squad, and terrific pass inside.
For UCF, last time out, they would fall out on the road as they're a bucket for the Knights, and it's Maya Byrne.
The keys for them is pressure, pressure, pressure. You got to force turnovers. They force almost 20 a game, and then paint touches right there. It'll push the defense back on their heels.
And the interception, here's Amina Muhammad. And now the triple in the corner is up, and it is good for Shea Holly. Timeout on the floor. 6 turnovers for the Knights. And they're just 1 of 6 from the field. Here is Peterson. She's unloading from deep, and Peterson's got her first points. Jewett. She'll get cut off. Now the open woman in the corner. That's Peterson. Another 3. Bombs away.
Terrific find by Jewett. The skip pass.
And coach, the great equalizer here as back-to-back 3s by Peterson. 1 possession game, and as Shala Katse.
Look back at this last possession. You see Booker is late on the closeout on Peterson because she was on.
Now Gonzalez, 6 on the shot clock, dribbles it off of her foot. Longhorns come back out with it, trying to beat the clock, and banking it home is Madison Booker. Jewett, down it goes to Nagodu. And the freshman gets her first score here of the afternoon. Booker again going to work, silky smooth from the foul line. And some takeaways that first quarter here, coach, for both Texas as well as UCF.
Well, UCF doing a good job of not allowing that, the offensive rebound. And, Texas has imposed their will here in the second quarter.
Catch and fire. Gonzalez is able to knock home the triple. It's the earliest tip time of the season for the Longhorns. Triple straight away. Jewett, bullseye. The 3 starting guards for UCF right now, all with 2 fouls. And down inside it goes to Deanna Gaston. On the drive, here's Booker, the contact, and count the bucket.
To the rim, judicious use of the left hand. This freshman is amazing. Sleepy teams lose games. Well, they are not sleepy at all, and we'll see if maybe the Knights can wake up here in the second half. Good start.
Yeah, well executed.
You see Burns out there with a couple, Peterson out there with a couple. Let them go.
Here is Gonzalez, the turnaround in the lane, crafty move from the veteran.
Texas has a terrific mix of a couple of transfers and then homegrown players. Gonzalez, the transfer.
And the Knights matching their season clip in terms of turnovers, currently here into this third quarter. Booker into the paint, silky smooth for Madison Booker. As how impressive has she been here today as she continues this rookie campaign for the Longhorns. Tamia Ware with a triple is up, and it is good. 20-point affair. Booker frees herself up, and she's going to take it. That is way too easy for Madison Booker.
She plays with such great demeanor. She never gets ruffled. She plays with the right pace. I'll harken way back to Nancy Lieberman. That's the type of impact she's making right now as a freshman.
Peterson with an answer as amongst the trees goes elevation and gets the score. Gonzalez, an open look now here for Holly. Triple, you betcha. As downtown right in front of the Texas bench.
Don't settle for a good shot, get a great shot.
And then a block shot on the other end as Deanna Gaston says, no soup for you. That is Caitlin Peterson.
Watch Gonzalez just draw the entire defensive squad into the...
Texas with a 21 points halftime lead. Maya Burns across the paint. Burns contested, Burns with the contact.
To the first quarter, and this is what they were effective. They were able to get the ball into the paint.
And then Texas outscoring the Knights 23-4 going into halftime. Gonzalez frees herself up, and the jumper is up, and it is good. Coach, that's what's been so impressive here about Texas. They just have waves of offense. Where triple, and somebody is feeling it inside Edition Financial Arena. 16.
And a good sign for UCF. They've cut it to 16. All of a sudden, UCF is a totally different team.
I think all four schools, Coach, that came into the Big 12 this year, they knew that there was going to be growing pains. Is on the attack. That is Shaylee Gonzalez. Shola Kott coming off with a bit of a limp here for UCF. Jayla Kelly comes in, set piece, well executed by the Longhorns. Now 90 seconds. Tamia Ware off the dribble. Tamia Ware, this quarter belongs to you.
And she's going to go left. Turns down the screen. And a nice kiss off glass.
All 14 of her points coming in that third quarter. Quick three, Maya Burns to begin the fourth. And now up ahead, running in front of that Knight defense. That's Aaliyah Moore.
I would love to play with Madison Booker. She brings the ball up, always looking ahead. Even though she's their leading scorer, she's always looking for her teammates.
There's a blockade of Longhorns. The block on Shola Kott, and again out in front, Texas running.
Why Madison Booker averages almost 5 assists a game. She is surveying the floor, and when Moore outruns the...
Booker here tonight with, or this afternoon, with 5 dimes here for the Longhorns. As running across the lane, that is Aaliyah Moore. She's able to flick it up and in.
Moore able to split the defense.
Again, a busy day here in Orlando as UCF and Texas Tech. That comes your way next here at 4 o'clock. Tamia Ware, the rainbow, and a pot of goal at the other end.
The shot clock running down. Ware just steps back 2 feet.
Points.
And a real quiet 22. It's not like she one of those players you look at the stat sheet at the end of the game and she has 22, five rebounds, 5 assists, and you're like, wow.
And has limited the Knights to just 37% from the floor and keeping it high. There's Taylor Jones. Largest lead of the day right now here for the Longhorns. Godbolt stepping through. Godbolt sashaying her way into the lane. Now Gonzalez throws it across the paint, and Taylor Jones again keeping it high here in 24. Godbolt loses it, retrieves, shot clock at 3. Godbolt. Peterson triple is on a rope. Free throws when we come back, but a huge beat the clock 3-pointer up and good for Caitlin Peterson as we go to break.
Drew Felios, who has done a number of our men's games, actually said to me he is the only guy who does that, and it really is like a very welcoming
It's a nice
experience.
gesture. We're on this early start time in Orlando. As here's Peterson trying to get into the lane. Jones with the block shot, can't save it, but shot clock at 6. As Maul, no, but there is Taylor Jones in league play. And now 24 of their 26 wins have come by double figures. And how about the dime? Tamia Ware down to Shola Kott. Loss here for the Knights.
Coaches always tell players, you want the ball, go set a screen. That's what a cut.
There's now shot clock at 5. Jones gonna look to strike. Jones jumps in and out, and the offensive rebound is up and good for Amina Muhammad. And that's gonna do it here from Orlando, where the Longhorns show why they are the 5th-ranked team in the nation as dispatching of the Knights